I love the fact that the building is literally burning down, and these guys' main priority is to try and stop me. You could have a little bit more regard for your own safety, you know what I mean? Hello there once again, my friends. Welcome back to Robert Ludlum's The Bourne Conspiracy. Now, you're probably... Whoa, I thought I heard shooting or explosions. I was probably wrong. Now, you're probably not going to notice all that much difference because the episode 15 will have just been up in some sort of regular schedule. However, quite a lot has happened between the filming of episode 15 and episode 16. I'm just going to run around this little space for a bit. One, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing, but two, so I can just talk. But yeah, as you may know, we took a massive hiatus from this channel. We disappeared for quite a long time. Which hopefully by this point, if you're seeing this, I'll have uploaded a video that explains why that was. If I have, then I'll put that in the iCard in the top right hand corner, just so you can go check that out and figure out what that was all about. Like the hokey cokey. But you know, we are officially back. I actually do not know which way I'm going. Is there a door here? Well, there's a door, so there's got to be a door somewhere. Is this a door? This is a door. Alright, here we go. In the door. Right, so in the last episode we blew up a tank. You probably saw that. It was massive, it was awesome, it was explodey. But now we're heading through the library to the park. If you are seeing this, then that does mean that we are back with a vengeance, and that now... Oh, shh. We need to be quiet because we're in a library. Can I stealth assassinate this fella? I'm gonna guess no. So, yeah, we're in the library, all getting shot to bits apparently, and if you're watching this, it means that now is a good time to hit that subscribe button down below, because we are back. Back in the library. Apparently there's no need for quiet anymore, because people are just shooting the heck out of everything. One of the main differences as far as this series is concerned is that if you watched the prior episodes, I mean if you didn't, then what are you doing here? You should probably go check those out. I'll put a link to the playlist again in the icon in the top right hand corner. You can watch through any of the episodes that you missed. But the major difference, as far as this series is concerned, we were playing on the toughest difficulty in order to get the achievements for that, because those were basically the only ones that I was missing alongside some collectibles. However, if you go into the achievementos right now, you'll see that between the filming of the episodes, I actually went and got every single gosh dang one, which means that we now no longer need those achievements, and we also no longer need to be playing on the toughest difficulty, which is a good thing in terms of the actual kind of linear progression of the series, because the problem with the toughest difficulty is that it really drags out the melee combat sections. Basically it just stretches them out. The enemies have way too much health. It's a little bit ridiculous, really. Which means that playing now on the simpler difficulties, it's going to be a lot easier to just kind of breeze through. Like, as you may have noticed, I'm only half kind of paying attention because I'm trying to catch you all up on what's been going on here on the channel. But yeah, no, so we were essentially doing that for the achievements, and like, as cool as it was to be able to say, look, I'm let's playing it on the toughest difficulty, like, I did kind of appreciate that. I thought it was kind of cool. It was also kind of tough to... Oh, hello, fella, do you mind? I'm trying to catch people up on, like, months worth of stuff that they've missed here. The thing is, like, if I was live streaming, which is something that I am looking into the possibility of doing, I definitely wouldn't mind playing on the higher difficulties. It's just these segmented Let's Plays where they're like 10 to 20 minutes, it's really not ideal. Because in the last episode, that section with the tank literally took somewhere between 40 minutes and an hour to actually film. Because there was just that much raging, that many times that I just failed over and over and over and over again because of the difficulty level. And it's like, in my own time, I have absolutely zero problem doing that. As I said, I've already played it through on the toughest difficulty, got all the achievements, so it's no problem with actually playing it. It's just when we're filming these kind of short segmented Let's Plays, I'd rather just be able to kind of breeze through them, just kind of talk about them, and just kind of have a bit of a laugh, have a bit of a banter with the environment and with what goes on, and it's a lot more laid back. When see, look at that, there is no way I could have been able to pull off a maneuver like that, and then stop and point it out without actually paying much attention to the enemies at all. Like, I'm just literally breezing through here, and it's obviously it's a lot less challenging, so you know, from a gameplay perspective, I guess it changes things up that way. But just like from a Let's Play and like kind of narrative perspective, it just makes it a lot easier to breeze through this and tell the story and go along. So if we are new, again, I would recommend going to the iCard, checking out that playlist of everything that's happened so far. But no, essentially we are moving through a library here at the university, or some university in Lithuania. I assume there's more than one. But basically we try to assassinate, so it's very, very quiet. I mean, obviously we're in a library, so that's a given. But I might have to turn the volume up a little bit, just in case. Just in case there's something we're missing out on. I feel like the volume with this game, it's either too high or too low. There's no real in between. But yeah, so we were in an apartment in Paris, trying to recover Bourne's identity, giggity. And we looked at a Lithuanian passport. We're not in the clear yet, apparently. And we kind of flashed back to here. So we're in this Lithuanian university, trying to escape. I believe that's it. That's about the size of it. We tried to assassinate some dude. I think it went okay. I think we did it. I think we pulled it off. But now we need to kind of get the heck out, because now the area is pretty hot. Like your mom! And that's about it. We're trying to escape this university, this library. Making our way downtown, walking fast. Faces past. And we're homebound. Not like, I suppose, trained assassins really have a home. I guess we can't go through this door either. This door, can we go through this one? There we go. So now we're out into the main courtyard. Well, not the main courtyard, I guess. That was the, oh dear. This is like the entrance slash exit, which means this is how we escape. Except for the fact that the sniper is now this snipee. The one being sniped it's what's happening here. You may notice also that the QuickTime events have the little thing on them now, like they have the position of the buttons, so it's easier to tell which one you're pressing. Yeah, I'm the extraction solution. I feel like I'm talking over everything that's going on. I'm basically requesting my assassin dudes to help me escape here, and they're saying, no, you are the escape help. There is no escape help for the escape help. Which I think is quite funny. But yeah, see, I'm kind of just brazenly out here in the open, just pooting around like, la la la, sniper men, come and get me! Which obviously I would not be able to do on the tougher difficulty. So it does just make these Let's Plays where I'm just kind of rambling on that little bit simpler to film. So again, we are back in the saddle. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if y'all are new. I don't know why I said y'all, that's not a thing that I say. It also really doesn't sound right in my accent. But pressing on, that's the thing you should do. Subscribe to the channel. If you did like the fact that the playthrough is on the toughest difficulty, then I apologize. Leaving comments about it won't make much of a difference, because I'll have actually finished filming this series before, you know, this video even gets posted, which means your comments won't be able to affect anything. However, if you do want to comment about your excitement at the return, the lack of hiatus, or just recommendations for games that I should play, I get quite a lot of those, and I can't necessarily play them because the series are like, you know, 30 to 50 episodes, sometimes longer, which means it's quite difficult to actually get around to everything that people suggest. But oh geez, that's the sniper dude. That is the sniper dude. However, you know, I will definitely bear them in mind. Like, I'm not going to just completely ignore you. I'll kind of add them to a list. I've noticed that some people kind of only watch certain series. Like, that's cool. I'd prefer you to watch every video, but that's by the by. But now we're pressing through this thing, just sniping the heck out of everyone, shooting even. And I've noticed with the shooting, the volume's going quite loud. So as I said, there's no real in between. There's no kind of audio balance option. Like I can't turn the speaking up and the gunshots down. It's just not really a thing, which is not grand, not all that good. But look at the blatant sponsorship right here. I wonder who sponsored this game. They're not very subtle about it in this game. Is one thing that we've noticed, particularly with all the references to the minis, which again will come into play not in the next mission after. There's a little driving segment where guess what kind of car we're going to be driving. But yeah, I'd rather I think just focus on the shooty gameplay here. And the Jesus, what is even shooting me? I can't even tell. Like, there are some very impressive. Hold the phone. Turn the volume down a little bit. There are some rather epic action set pieces, and it's just nice to be. Oh, there you are, sir. It's nice to be able to just kind of focus on those, than on the gameplay's downfalls, like the really drawn out melee combat, which on one particular mission later on does become like a real challenge, because you need to finish an insanely difficult boss fight within a time limit, which with how drawn out the melee combat actually is almost impossible. Basically, it is almost like literally the only way to actually beat that is to just spam the buttons, like just button mash, and it's not something I enjoy doing. Like, I'd rather just try and technically combo punches and blocking different things. Like, I'm not the button mashing type, but literally it was the only way to pass that mission. So pressing on, I'm going to try and commentate on what's actually happening. Not all that much at the moment. We're pressing through this churchyard. There's some really impressive architecture, obviously, given that it is a university in, I think, Eastern Europe. So there's some nice kind of buildings and things. See, it's nice to be able to just go through, hey, look, commenting on the architecture. Because, I mean, this game came out, what, 10 years ago? And the graphics are still pretty cool. Obviously, I haven't actually upgraded to current gen yet, so compared to, what people are used to, it's probably absolutely nothing. But I appreciate it. I appreciate the time that went into designing things like this. And I don't feel like that sort of stuff gets commented on enough. So, I don't have to look around for collectibles or anything, but I can just take a moment to just appreciate the kind of these Eastern European buildings here. So now I guess we're pressing into the distillery. So we're in like a beer factory type thing or something, I don't really know. But we need to create a distraction large enough to allow us to escape. If we like pina coladas getting caught in the rain, then phone up Rupert Holmes, apparently. Oh, well, there's already a fire going on. We don't need to do that much more. Basically, we're going to burn the entire freaking place down. I guess that's what it is. We're just going to spread that. We're going to spew alcohol over this fire, blow up the entire place. How exactly there's one button that just sets things to self-destruct, I don't know. Oh, okay, right. So basically this was on fire, and we set off the conveyor belt, which led the fire into the machinery. So there wasn't actually like a self-destruct button, because that would have been pretty dumb. But yeah, we can just kind of run the heck out of here. Oh, sweet lord. I guess we can't go that way, because that's just running into fire. Oh, mate. Oh, I wasn't expecting a dude here. Okay. Punchy punch time. Oh no, people are shooting me. This might actually go terribly wrong. Oh, actually, well, I died. So that indeed went terribly wrong. I love the fact that the building is literally burning down, and these guys' main priority is to try and stop me. Like, I'm flattered, guys, but like, this building is about to explode. You could have a little bit more regard for your own safety, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm going down, you guys are going down with me, quite literally. You might as well just, like, focus on your own escape plan. Because, like, it's likely that I'm gonna die. Not guaranteed, because, you know, obviously I'm Bourne, so I'm gonna freaking escape. But, like, it's very likely that I would have died at that point, you know? Like, look at that. They could have focused a little bit more on their own safety there, really. But anyway, guys, I am gonna end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed this one, the comeback. Although, to you guys, it won't seem like a comeback, because it'll just be continuing from the last one. But I hope you enjoyed it anyway. If you did, make sure to smash that like button down below. If you're new around here, consider subscribing. All that jazz, you know the drill by now. Share this channel with your friends, because we are back. And we're going to be making those really good gaming videos every single day. So, subscribe, stick around, I will see you really soon.